Good evening. You're watching World Without Rule of Law. Welcome to another segment of an unscripted moment. Tonight I want to talk about fear, the things that we fear. So FDR said, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And I believe that that's true. So I want to just, a personal example, I have an unhealthy fear of snakes. I'm more afraid of snakes than I should be. When I go out into my yard to work, I carry a Taurus Judge. It's armed with 410 shotgun shells. Pretty sure I couldn't miss a snake at 20 feet, 15 feet. And it gives me peace of mind to have it. I find myself looking out of the corner of my eye, watching every step. You know, I move the lawnmower, I look underneath, is there something under there? You know, like I'm always, and I admit it's an unhealthy fear. But what impacts me? Snakes or the fear of snakes? It's the fear of snakes. I've never been bitten by a snake. I've never been chased by a snake. I've never been moved toward in any aggressive way by a snake. Yet, I have a fear of snakes. So what causes me to look out of the corner of my eye? What causes me to need to carry that gun with me when I'm in my yard? What causes me to always be on edge about where are these snakes? I've seen them in my yard. I know they're there, so I am always on edge. It's not the snakes. It's the fear that I have of the snakes. Switch that to the coronavirus. Why are schools shut down? Why are churches shut down? Is it the virus that shut those things down? Or is it the fear of the virus? Here in Connecticut, where I am, the local school district has 5,500 kids roughly. They closed down until March 30th. There was not one reported case of coronavirus in the whole entire school body. Yet they closed down. The coronavirus did not close the school. The fear of the coronavirus closed the school. Churches are canceling services all over. You know, I went to Walmart to get shaving cream, 50 feet of aisle on both sides where the paper goods are, completely empty. Never saw it like that, never, completely empty. The bottled water section, completely empty. People walking around with respirators on. We live in a state that had 6 confirmed cases at that time of coronavirus. Did those 6 confirmed cases, none of which were even in this county, did they cause that condition at Walmart? No, the coronavirus didn't cause that condition at Walmart. The fear of the coronavirus caused it. Now, you know, I'm not a scientist. I don't know how germs mutate and how, you know, viruses spread. I mean, I've got a general idea how they spread, but could this coronavirus be the next bubonic plague? Maybe. Maybe that's why we're having this early overreaction. Maybe it is prudent. Doesn't seem like it is to me. You closed schools where you didn't have one contracted case. It seems premature. It seems like jumping the gun. Again, I could be wrong. There's probably a lot about it I don't know. But I do know that fear comes not from God. It comes from the devil. The Bible says in 2 Timothy chapter 1, the Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. So if God has not given us that spirit of fear, where does it come from? It comes from the devil. Our adversary, like a roaring lion, roams about seeking whom he might devour. Can he devour us with our own fear? I believe he can. And so we need to be prudent of that. There are things we need to do to act and to react to this virus threat. We need to have discernment. We need to act responsibly and prudently, but within an acceptable parameter of sanity, not out of fear. That fear doesn't come from God. It's natural to have some fear. I heard a preacher say that fear is the lack of faith. To a certain degree, I suppose that's true. But fear is human nature. But human nature is mostly not good anyway. So, the Bible also says man's heart is wickedly deceitful above all things. So, just because it's human nature to have fear, the Spirit of God will take that fear away from us. That fear doesn't come from God. We need to, consciously make efforts not to be afraid of these things. This reaction to coronavirus, it's out of fear. Those shelves in Walmart, people walking around in respirators, it's not because of the virus, it's because of the fear of the virus. Don't be afraid. Take precautions. Take the precautions you would take in any flu season. Wash your hands often. Don't touch your face. Probably those things are good advice 365 days a year to steal ourselves away from, spreading germs to one another. The swine flu infected over 1 million people, over 100,000 dead 10 years ago. It was barely a blip on the news cycle. What makes this so much more dangerous? I could spin off into, conspiracy theories. Is it politically motivated? I don't know that. I wouldn't say that it is because I think that's conspiracy theory. If it was proven to be politically motivated, would it surprise me in any way? No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. Not watching the political scene in this country for the last 4 years, nothing would surprise me. Could this be a plot by, extreme leftists to push their agenda? Of course it could be. Am I saying it is? No, because I don't know that. Don't be afraid. The things that we fear are weapons to be used against us. Don't let our adversary have those weapons. Don't let him devour us with our own fear. Thanks for watching. God bless you.